Hey guys, how you doing? Admiral Neelix here. Today's show, of course, is going to be about the Discovery. Some people on my crew have been debating whether or not to get one. Should they buy one? Should they get one, wait it out and get one for free? Which is how I encourage them to do. But is it worth it? And so on. So we're gonna go ahead and show a couple of features that it has now. Maybe just mention at the very beginning when the Discovery came out. When I came back to the game, it was about a couple of weeks away. So with everybody else, we went ahead and kind of found out as it was happening, basically. Um, I wasn't too impressed. I don't think many of us were. It didn't have a long range. It wasn't all that strong. Um, the cool thing about it, of course, was the spore drive, so you didn't have to wait long to get anywhere. But you didn't have too great of a distance to get anywhere. It takes a while to level up. You have to build up a count of these special things to tier it up and level it up. So it does take a while. Is it worth it? Yes. And I'll tell you why. Because of the thing called summons. Now, little news today, I did reach level 39, and of course I completed summons research, and that's why I'm showing you this today. So let's see if it's worth it. Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's come over here. First of all, I'd like to introduce the crew. If I am doing the anomalous battles on Sundays for the events, I use Pike, Moreau, and Chen. And at the power that this ship is, as it is, I don't even think I have to kill 10 ships of level 29 to be done with that event. I think it's around 7, and I can go home with a done event. Alright, so, of course, I don't have that crew on here now. I have a couple of Scotties. Never mind everybody else, we're only talking about the Scotties. Alright, so, actually, you know what? I can take him off. I don't need these guys. Alright, so, TOS Scotty. If you have him, if you've already been working with this guy and you've leveled them up in a little bit, it says here, a garbage cow, TOS, Scotty increases the warp range of explorers by 4. If that 4 goes any higher as you build up this Scotty, please let me know in comments. That way I know to really try to work on him as much as I can to build that number up. Alright, so the Discovery is an explorer, so he works for that, and that's his captain perk, so that's where he's at, captain seat. Cadet Scotty, alright, his warp theory, his officer ability. Warp theory, Cadet Scotty increases the warp distance of the ship by 5. Now that did grow, because at one point he only did by 2. Okay, so as you max him out, he goes by 5. I think it's by 4th. By the time you've leveled him up, I think his 4th time. I think that's about the time when it's a level 5 or warp range of 5. So yeah, so he grew. I knew that. Okay, so that's the officers. Let's go to details. I'm not really worried about everything else. All I'm worried about is the warp range. I don't care how fast the ship is. I don't care, because when you do the spore drive, it's going to get there like right away. So warp range is 57. We have a 4 with TOS Scotty. We have a 5 with Cadet Scotty. That's 9. Alright, so 9 of that 57 is help from them. On its own, it cannot reach where I'm going to take you. So let's go ahead and go to back here. We are going to show that I'm here, and I'm going to go all the way up here in deep dark space. Now, as you see, I have a ship there already. I have Saladin. I have Saladin waiting there so that I can take a peek in there to make sure that's where I want to go, because of I don't know if a node has been taken or not. Now, just like this right here, where on 40, where it says, okay, you have to have a ship there so you can view inside, that's typical. And you'll also see that you have to have a high enough warp range, like 56, to get where I'm going. Saladin has that on its own. Alright? My Franklin A has that on its own. None of my other ships do as of yet. But now, because of this guy, let's go ahead and go into this system. Now, in this system, there is ore and crystal, and they are 4-star. Okay? When you reach level 39, you will automatically get an opening in your refinery and be able to mine some of that stuff. So I found a 4-star crystal node. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and send my Discovery here Yes, I want to go ahead and jump. And this is just going to take a few seconds. And he's going to get on up there. Now, as I was mentioning, I have my Saladin up here. Hello, Saladin. And, of course, I have my Pike, Moreau, and Chin crew on there. And, of course, y'all have seen my lower decks video. This guy here can kill these ships not too shabby. They're pretty good. And, of course, when you kill one of these guys, you're going to get broken ship parts, if you can see that. Okay, 4-star broken survey parts. You also get the broken ship part refinery as well, so you can fix them for 4-star stuff to build up your 4-star ships when you get them. Alright, so this is a crystal node. I want to go ahead and send my Cavort, my Klingon mining faction miner, and you see it is out of range. It cannot reach there, but let's go ahead and tap on Discovery. I'm going to tap this turquoise-ish diamond here next to Scotty's head, and you'll see these amounts here, 1200, 1200, 1200. That's how much Milesium it's going to take for me to jump to ship there. So let's go ahead and tap on the Cavort one. Let's say okay, and boom, my Cavort just showed up, and we are going to go ahead and place him on that node so that he can start slurping up some of that sweet, sweet crystal goodness. All right, now that I have that there, I can send my Discovery back home. I'm not going to waste the Milesium to get it home. I'm just going to go ahead and let it take the whole 7 minutes to fly home, because this guy is going to be sitting here for a little bit collecting some of that 4-star ore. Now, my Saladin. I really don't like him killing ships in this particular part of space. I'm going to get him, and I'm going to take him down here to 1 lower. That way I can comfortably kill some ships here and collect some stuff. Now, the way to get that ship back, okay, I'm not going to show you on here because I don't want to waste the Milesium, but once that Discovery reaches home, then I can recall the miner home. Okay, I can't do it right now because it'll say ship out of range and things like that. So when that Discovery gets home and I'm ready to send my Cavort home, then I can recall him back. Now, there was another question. Can I go into one of these systems down here? And I'm not going to do it today, but as soon as I do, I will try it and see if I can. The system here that needs these special lucrative tokens to get in there, these lucrative 3-star mines, transwarp cells and such, the question was asked, can I take a Discovery in there with one of these tokens and then summon ship in there all at once? I don't know if I can or not. So I will find that out. I will test it out and let you know. Okay, so you, the viewer, what I would like for you to do again is if you will tell me if TOS Scotty's amount of warp range grows as you level them up, and you know, and just be fair about it. Okay, I think that's about it. Well, no, wait. I was going to show you something else. Yes, right here, Refinery. Yes. So the Refinery, as you'll notice here, when you hit level 39, you get grade 4 crystals. Now, I believe it's only going to do the common refined crystals as of now. I think I have to be a higher level for that to go into uncommons, and I don't know if I'll get rares eventually. I don't know when that happens, but so that's how that's going to work. I'm going to mine this stuff. I'm going to be able to pick one of these chests and start getting some common crystal ready. And of course, the same is for the gas, for the ore, and it's just a refinery added to your other materials refinery. Ship parts. When you get these guys, okay, you'll be able to grind all those broken parts into good parts. Interceptor, and it has for explorer, it has for battleship, for survey parts. I have been already hunting up there for a while, which is why you see some numbers up there already. Stockpile, stockpile, stockpile. Nothing like it. Research. We're going to go onto the research tree, and let's check that out. We're going to go to Galaxy. Okay. We're going to slide this right over here for a little bit. I want to show you a couple things. Here's the summoning. I already maxed it out. It took just over 5,000 of the special warp cores that the Discovery used, and then it used about I want to say around 800 of uncommon 3-star gas, and then just a few other things as far as like materials or resources rather. It wasn't really all that expensive to do. It does take several days for it to do. I went ahead and just Latinum it out to get it there. And then of course we have Explorer Warp. Explorer Warp itself will increase speed, but again on Discovery you don't really have to worry. Here's one right here in the middle of the screen. Discovery Warp Range. This is going to help make that range of Discovery longer, further. All right. Therefore, at some point, I may not even have to put Scotty on them. However, I just might. You know, I don't know yet. So those are the ones that you want to start building up on. You want to start making sure that you have a little bit put aside. Use this thing if you need to. Go into claim here. These two right here at the very end, 7-day and 30-day. I like to use these as a piggy bank for when I need them. One of my crew had asked, well, what am I going to get a second Devore? Yeah, kind of, but I mean, it's going to take a very long time to get it, and it may not be such a bad idea to have a second one, but you will be able to build up your Carol Marcus. And then, of course, look at your Latinum here. You're going to get some of that. You're going to get some common crystals, some gases, some ores, some recruiting cards, some speed ups. Don't, use it as you need it. Save it up a little bit. You can tell I've used mine. In different videos, you'll see that number jumping around. Save it up. Use it as a piggy bank. If it's something that you can wait a couple of days for, to get some gas or what have you, maybe you want to do that route. Maybe you want to save some of this stuff up for when you're trying to get an epic ship or something. Why not, right? Use it when you need it. I mean, it's up to you anyway. It's your stuff, but that's what I use it for. Hey, I just need just another quick 40, where I'll come over here to the 7 and I'll get my 40 there. Now, I think these numbers vary depending on your level. So, since I just leveled the 39 tonight, I'll probably find out tomorrow at some point if these numbers grew at all. And it doesn't look like they have so far. So, I mean, it just something to think about. All right, let's see what I got. Got some goodies here. All right, yay. All right. Got to have some of that. All right, so my Discovery's back. I can send, take it and send my other miners way out there, but I just want to see how this goes real quick. There I go with my lovely 5 space docks, and then of course there will be a 6 coming up at some point. You know what? That's really about it for now. If you like these videos, if they have helped you in any way, if you have friends that might need a little help, share it, like, and subscribe. Take a look down my playlist and see if there's anything that I might have already touched on that you might need help with. See if I've helped you already without even knowing it. And then, of course, if you have any questions that I might be able to answer, if I can't answer them, I'll try to figure it out. I really will. It may take me a little bit because I'm not the best at this game. I don't claim to be. But I'm doing my best, I suppose. You guys, have fun, take care, and until next time, good luck.